Whew. They said there'd be tears, but I didn't think it would be me. Whew. Get it together, girl. Okay. I could sit here and tell you all about me as a teacher and my history as teaching, but instead I thought we would talk a little bit about toys. Because did you hear this is the toy banquet? So I brought some toys that we could talk about. This is my little toy box. And I'm a mom of 3 boys. You could see our oldest here tonight and our youngest at the back table. And at our house, Legos were a favorite toy. Any parents out there with Lego lovers? Oh yeah. I know you would know that as a Lego lover, you have probably had that same experience that both myself and my husband Bill have had, where it's the middle of the night, you gotta get up for some reason, and all of a sudden you get that excruciating pain in your foot when you step on that left out Lego. Anybody feel that? I think that shared pain that we have in common can connect us to each other because we can relate to that experience. As a science teacher, I think of Legos as a teachable moment. I know my fellow science teacher over there we could go on and on and on about how the Legos are made out of the type of plastic ABS, acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. And we would talk about the thermoplastic and how it gives the Legos their strength and their shininess and their hardness. But that would probably be pretty super geeky of me to talk about that. Lego is actually changing the way they make their plastic because if you haven't heard, we have a huge plastic problem in our world, right? We have way too much plastic causing a huge pollution problem. And so they're changing it to a type of plastic that they make from sugarcane. That's pretty cool, but again, might be a little boring. If this were my classroom, it would send me off on a tangent, talking about another toy, like perhaps a rubber ducky. I don't know, it was a long time ago, but in 1992, back when I was still in college at Sac State, there was a shipping cargo container holding 28,000 rubber ducks going from Hong Kong to the US, and it fell off the cargo ship, and the ducks went wild. And they've been found over all these years, all over the world, these floating plastic ducks. And there's still estimated about 2,000 of those to be swimming in the ocean gyre currently. So, what do we think about that? I think about those little floating ducks sometimes as I'm teaching, and I think how they have that mantra, like just keep swimming, and how that's like us in the classroom. We get to that point in the year where we just gotta just keep swimming, right? But let's get back to the point. A Lego brick by itself is just a Lego brick. It's pretty simple. It's just a piece of plastic with some grooves on it, right? But what happens when you put them together? When you put the Legos together, you can make something amazing, like this cute little science teacher that my husband made for me. Or you could make like the Lego Death Star, right? Which no teacher can afford, but everybody wants, all right? So whether you think about something as simple as a Lego science teacher minifig, or the Death Star, or the Hogwarts we saw on the way to this banquet tonight, it takes many connected pieces together to make something meaningful. And each of us in this room are like a Lego brick. And all on our own, we're just pretty simple. But when you put us all together and we begin making connections with our family, with our schools, with our students, with our coworkers, with our communities, amazing things can happen. And that's what we see here tonight with all the teachers that are being recognized and in all of our schools today. Thank you for making that point about the connected flight, because it is us together, connected together, that can really make a difference in the world. So let's make strong connections with each other. Special thanks to my connections here from Folsom Cordova Unified School District of Folsom High School and my friends and my family. Imagine what we can do together when we work on our connections. Thank you so much.